Hey everyone, Scott from Marshall Way with another update on how things are progressing with this stem cell treatment. So we're about 4 to 5 weeks out post-treatment now. Um, Finally able to start doing some exercise, which has been so beneficial. It's so hard, just not being for somebody who is used to working out all the time and in the gym and stuff, and who basically it's a therapy. It was really difficult to go without exercise for that long. So that's been a real benefit, being able just to get back into it. And even in just body weight, like just moving, I did it with a small kettlebell, but for the most part, it's been just body weight. And just being out of exercise for that long, it's incredible. Like I'm tired. I get exhausted after, and it's pretty funny because I'm laughing because my routines before were pretty extreme compared, but it is good to move. So another week or so of that, and I can get back into regular lifting and regular exercise. They said post stem cells, so 6 to 8 weeks out, we can back to full activity. Can't wait for that. And get back on the mats and back in the gym, lifting like I was before. But gradual build up, definitely going to be needed there. I lost a lot of mass and strength for sure being off. So that's a great thing. Symptom wise, relatively the same. The initial positive effects that I got are still amazing and still there, like able to have more grip and rotation of the wrist and stuff that just wasn't there before. Still having a lot of issues down, I guess it would be C8 into the pinky and ring finger. And on that note, actually, I'm supposed to go back down in December for a checkup, but after talking to them at CPI and, analyzing how really bad my neck is and in consultation with them, we've decided to repeat the entire process again when I go down. So it won't be just the IV stem cells. I'm actually going to go through injections again, just because mine is so bad. So hard on the pocketbook. They're helping me a bit, but I think it's worth it. I think this is the greatest investment I can make right now is in my own health and trying to avoid that awful surgery as much as I can. And I'm determined to, frankly. So yeah, but otherwise, I mean, great. The other little positive things, and I've mentioned this before, like a lot of little minor things that used to bug me, like I had an ankle that was taking forever to heal from an ankle lock, which is now fine. My knee that was giving me some issues, fine. My lower back that would act up every now and then has never felt better. And I want to say this is all stem cells, but also, I mean, I've been off resting now for whatever it's been, like 4 or 5 weeks. So, my body is healing just naturally on its own as well. But I'm sure all those stem cells inside definitely help. So I'm definitely looking forward to going back down there and not looking forward, no offense to the folks who do it, not looking forward to the actual procedure, but I'm looking forward to the general care and I'm feeling, again, I know it's bad, my neck's bad, but I'm feeling optimistic about the whole thing. Also, I was hoping to do an update with Peter Montrade of Montrade muayThai here in Toronto on Wednesday. Yesterday, but unfortunately I was still runny nose and sneezing nonstop from this seasonal cold that we have kind of going around the home. And I thought it'd be better not to expose, or people might feel uncomfortable in his gym around that. So I'm going to be seeing him on Saturday for his anniversary event that he's having. So looking forward to that, and we'll get an update there. And the other thing I wanted to mention today, and this one is a little bit more vulnerable, if you will, is another added benefit from the stem cells. Now, this is a kind of offshoot benefit, but I think it's interesting to mention. So I've been working from home due to the pandemic since the start of it. I know a lot of folks now are back in the office and back to work, but in my particular area, we are still working from home. And during that first, year or so, it was really tough. I'm going to be honest, because it's not just the lockdown itself, but also gyms and just going out and everything, restaurants, everything was closed and locked down. And you know, um, I started drinking, and it's something that I had never really done before. I would have an occasional social drink, or go out with friends, dinner, things of that nature. But this became a residual habit, um, and before you knew it, I was consuming alcohol all the time and becoming dependent upon it. And one of the things with stem cells is alcohol kills stem cells. So we're told to stop drinking 10 days prior to treatment, and then for another couple months after. And it's really strict about it, because they do there's potential that they will kill the stem cells. So I had to quit, and now I've been dry since that time. It was not easy. I couldn't believe it. From somebody who, again, transparency, comes from a family of alcoholism. It's something I never thought I personally would deal with, just having seen it and grown up around it. So I was even shocked myself that it even became an issue for me. So I'm glad to be dry. It was difficult, but really good, and the added benefits. Um, I just feel clearer. I feel cognitively clearer. I feel physically healthier, and it's made a huge impact on me. And I don't know if I'll ever go back to it. It'd be, I guess, nice if I could go back to social, a glass of wine with a steak. But if it's, if I ever feel like that's creeping back into that same situation again, I definitely will not. It's something that I'm not proud of, that kind of got out of hand. So I'm also very, very thankful for CPI again. This is kind of a residual thing, but the fact that I was not able to drink and haven't been able to drink, I think, has been a huge factor in my recovery. Because yes, they kill stem cells, but it's slowly killing me as well. Uh, I felt it, like I could feel myself aging, both mentally and physically, if I continued on that path of drinking. So clean, and that feels really, really good. Um, so yeah, just wanted to share that with folks. I'm sure I'm not the only one out there that had dealt with that over the last couple of years. So that was an added benefit, and I'm a little shy about talking about it, but it is what it is. I thought I'd be transparent and honest with that. And finally, the other thing too, I've had do these videos, and I hope people are enjoying them. Seems they are. People are asking questions and reaching out. One of the questions I get, or a variation upon it, is when should people expect to see results, and how long does it take, and those types of things. Look, I can't answer that for you guys, and frankly, I don't think anyone at Chipsa can as well, because everyone is so individual and everyone reacts differently, and we know that ourselves. I've talked to now some athletes that had really quick response from it, and then others that have taken months, sometimes up to 6 months, before they notice anything. So on that note, it really depends on the person. And who knows, even in my case, maybe I plateaued when I came out. I don't think so. I really feel optimistic that it is going to continue to get better. I did notice, like I said, initial changes that were super, super awesome, because I no longer have that. Like, I used to get really bad pins and needles and pain down the radial into my thumb and index, and it's honestly, it's gone, folks, and I can rotate and do things, and now it's just down this other part. So I'm definitely still feel optimistic, but I am in no, this is not a race, and I know that everything has to kind of take its own path and of healing. So we'll see what happens when I get down there. I'm very curious to see my MRIs when I repeat them in December when I go down, and to see what of any healing has taken place. Well, definitely some stuff has gone on. There's no question of that. But I want to see where things are, and then see what the double boost does. So that's it. A little bit of a melancholy update. A little gray out here, sitting on my deck after work, and I don't mean it to be melancholy. It's just, I guess I was feeling a little chill, and probably perhaps that other thing that I talked about earlier around the drinking. I think I was a little shy and apprehensive around that. but I hope it's still useful to folks. So I will continue on these. Like I said, hopefully we'll chat with Peter and get an update from him on Saturday and see how he's doing. And then, yeah, I'll continue giving these as I feel, changes happen or I go through a different part of it. Like definitely when I get back into full mobility and stuff again, I'll do an update. So thanks for watching and listening. And remember, if you have any questions or whatever, feel free, DM me, reach out. Yeah, if I can help or support in any way, I will. Okay, bye for now, folks.